reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Duper talk way too goddamn much.
Get on up!
Oh, there it is.
Guess
DVD day.
the champs are here!
Alright.
The champs are here!
What is going on?
Because you know why? The
God.
LA motherfucking Super Bowl champions!
This idiot doesn't even know that he
Super Bowl
fucking just...
motherfuckers!
Rick.
Oh my god!
Rick.
Sorry, alright, let's fix the camera.
Rick. Relax.
Yeah. No, I am so amped. I don't give a shit. Because the Rams won the Super Bowl last night, and it's the best thing that ever happened. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
It was fucking amazing.
Wow.
I know I've had children. It's the best thing that ever happened. Just say it.
Wow.
Better
God
than
damn
your
it.
marriage and your children, huh?
I didn't say anything about the marriage.
And this podcast, huh?
He's trying to get laid tonight. He
And
won't say
your
anything
friends,
about
huh?
Exactly. See, Josh knows. But hey, yeah, definitely better than my friends. So,
Okay.
it. Wow, fuck you.
I know.
well, not
right?
you, Josh. You're a Rams fan. So
Okay.
it's okay. You're a part of this. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How you guys feeling? Because I'm feeling fine.
You look like you're feeling fine. You
Yeah.
sound like you're feeling fucking fine with how loud
This
as shit you
motherfucker,
are.
the whole time, he's like, I'm so tired, I don't want to record today. And then the
Dude.
minute he gets on there,
Because we got to talk about the motherfucking Rams, and they won the Super Bowl.
and I'm sorry in advance because you're going to hear nothing but Rams, not just for this show, but
Oh, yeah.
probably at least until next Super Bowl.
Did you
So
see the
Josh,
Hollywood
get
sign?
ready for it.
Josh,
Yeah, dude.
speaking of the Hollywood sign, whose house?
Rams house?
Thank you.
You guys say
Yes.
it with so much flair and pizzazz.
Now you
Yeah,
got to
that
be
was-
like, Rams house!
I am
Rick.
too goddamn tired.
I know.
You're
It's
like,
fucking crazy.
you're so loud. My eardrums are popping the same way your
Yeah.
mic is popping.
I
It
know.
was an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
And we're here now.
The
So,
Orange Bird
yeah,
is happy for you, though. Look at that guy.
it is a commercial holiday, so congratulations for that, everybody. Hope it's working out.
Did you say commercial holiday?
Yeah, absolutely. Just
What
a
does that
commercial
mean?
fucking. This is just a capitalist fucking. You're gonna have to buy a diamond, which remember diamonds were worthless until certain companies.
Oh,
came in
you
and
threw me
made them
off. You went
important.
back to Valentine's Day. I thought you were still talking about the Super Bowl. I was like,
No, that's a
the
holiday
commercial-
on its own. Why
I was
don't we
like-
have the Monday off after? I know that's a common question.
Why don't they play the Super Bowl on the Saturday? They already have 2 weeks in between the games. Fucking, what's one day gonna do?
Oh! Dude, speaking of commercials, the Super Bowl commercials sucked, I thought, this year. What do you think?
90% of them sucked.
For
I didn't see half of them.
for you guys who aren't Rams fans and were just watching it because of the commercials, like, it was a big letdown, I must say.
I caught up on it today. What was your favorite commercial?
The Doctor Strange trailer, that was probably it.
I didn't even see that one.
Dude, there's so much going on in Doctor Strange. Like, I don't even know how to like process everything I saw in a trailer.
Yeah,
It's
it's crazy.
Dear
It's
God.
the multiverse of madness.
There's so much going on, like that you can already tell, and then that little reveal at the end of that trailer. Ooh, a certain Xavier-like voice coming in with a bald head. Mutants.
So I'm a little partial to the new Tundra commercial with the
The
Jones.
Sopranos.
No, with the Tommy Lee Jones and when they're all off-roading all the Tundras.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Was it good?
I liked it.
It was all right.
So many car commercials, dude. So many.
It was pretty
Every
funny
year-
when the Jonas Brothers showed up in that one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Man, I guess I missed that one. I was probably when I was having a panic attack for the.
Oh, that was the whole game you were having a panic attack.
not until the last like few minutes, and then I was a little bit.
Do you
better.
want me to go through text messages, Rick?
That was at the beginning of the game. Everybody knows I tilt. This is what happens.
He
I was
gives
full
up
tilt.
after like 3 plays. He's like, "Oh, Rams lost."
That's what I was trying to tell you guys. You should have made a TikTok of just Rick's fucking reactions and his
Should've.
overreactions.
There was a lot of overreaction.
You're wearing the hat you wore last night, correct?
Yeah, this is the Mojo hat. This is the one that they actually.
That's
I
the one
wore
that
this
you-
throughout the playoffs.
That's the one that you threw, and I thought for sure was going to get destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
threw it
threw
across
it?
the table. It was There was a lot going on yesterday. I was all over the place. I was up here. I was down here. It was just, I mean.
Did you
know.
kick everybody out of your house that you didn't know?
Yes, absolutely. Lee, what was your favorite commercial, man?
He almost, I thought he was going to.
I was
My
about to
favorite
send
one was
everybody
actually the
home.
crypto one with Larry David.
That
Okay,
one's pretty good.
that's my wife's favorite. She thought that was great. I thought it was hilarious. The coffee part made the whole thing. Like, honestly, that's what got me. I thought it was okay until he was drinking the coffee. And then he's like, and I'm feeling a large job, if you know what I mean. Like, just from drinking coffee, he's got to take a giant shit. That was funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see the Paul Rudd, oh, come on, Josh, your doppelganger. Pineapple Express. Seth Rogen. Did you see that commercial, the Lay's commercial?
Yeah, but I couldn't hear it because everybody was talking.
That was kind of funny. The
You guys are so old, man.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Super Bowl is fucking.
Well,
he-
Rich TV says it's at 100, like the top, the top of the volume, and it's like this, talking like this.
so we are in.
Oh.
I have full surround sound in the living room. We're all sitting outside where my 10-year-old TV is. So the speakers have been blown out since I moved in here because you just keep cranking it up. And I haven't found a receiver yet for the surround sound outside. So we were kind of stuck with what we got. But nobody wanted to go inside, which was cool.
You still have 8 different TVs. You couldn't just swap it out for the
I
Super
didn't
Bowl.
have time. I didn't have time for this.
And you know the best time to buy TVs is during Super Bowl. You
You know
didn't
what's
buy
funny?
a new TV.
What came of all this yesterday? Now we need a TV in the pit. In the Ricky Tiki's Tiki Tavern. So there'll be an additional TV outside.
What? Sounds like a Disneyland attraction.
Well, there's dicks on the sign. But
Oh, okay.
I'll send a picture.
Mm.
It's pretty funny. Josh's wife made it for me.
Oh.
So I honestly, Dr. Evil, that was my favorite commercial just because I love Austin Powers so much. To see it come back made me happy.
Too bad. What was his name? Too bad he's
Diesel?
dead. Yeah. No, the Mini-Me. What was his name? Vern Troyer.
Oh, Vern
or
Troyer?
something? Troyer or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Too bad he's dead.
Yeah. I thought it was still funny. It was pretty good. I didn't understand why young number 2 was there.
Yeah.
And yet it's the future. Like the parents. Current. I don't know.
Nerd.
So what about the halftime
Continuity.
show? What'd you think?
I was so confused why they're jumping on these car hoods.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why are they jumping on these 64 Impala fucking hoods?
Because they can.
Fuck that.
That's what it is now, man. You know?
The whole time it was happening, I'm sitting next to Josh and we're looking at each other, and that's all we just kept. I knew what he was thinking. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
No.
And they didn't hop. I was waiting for them to like fucking start bouncing like
That's what I was waiting for.
like
Yeah.
a Lolo.
Yeah.
But besides that, the music was
No?
Wasn't
Oh,
terrible.
wow.
I liked it. I liked it. Overall, I mean, Kendrick proved he is the best modern day rapper out there by far. That's what I got out of that.
I still I've maybe listened to him like twice.
I
Kendrick?
didn't
Yeah.
even know who that was.
Yeah, because you guys are white and conservative. You don't know anything about
Okay.
shit. Come on. But yeah, no, Kendrick's dope. And easily the best. I think J. Cole might be like the second best, but
Isn't that a clothing
I
brand?
guarantee you,
Yeah, it is.
there's probably a bunch of white men across the nation right now going, "Who's that guy in the black suit and the glasses?
I
Oh,
guarantee
we're
my
going
my
down.
stepdad was doing that the whole time.
Who's that?
I don't like any of this. This doesn't fit my values.
What is hippity hop?"
I
I think
I
I
wish-
saw one. Well, I was going to say one of our friends. We know him as Toof, so we can keep him anonymous. But his dad posted something
Yeah,
about.
'cause that's anonymous.
He
Yeah.
posted like a meme, and he's like, "When you want to see a real Super Bowl halftime," and it was fucking Ted Nugent. It's like, who in their right fucking mind would want Ted Nugent to be the halftime show? Like, that is that's who was fighting this.
I got to go look at his meme now.
Yeah, look for it. I'm pretty sure it was Ted Nugent. It was just
No, it was overall it's pretty good. I wish there would have been a couple more songs, or like maybe all of them got in and did like one song together.
yeah.
Dude, Josh, you were killing me with the 50 Cent memes, though. Why is he
Everybody's like-
down?
I was like, just kept getting sent to me, dude, like through Facebook Messenger or text. I'm like, what? They were pretty fucking good though.
Like, first
I
of all,
just-
he's fat like us. Second of all, what is he doing hanging upside down?
I wanted to ask the whole time, like, he just needs about 350. That's about where he's at now. It's cool.
Did I send you the Spider-Man one, Greg?
No, I didn't get
Oh, I
that.
gotta find it.
He looked out of breath hanging upside down.
Yeah.
Like it was so bad. Like damn, 50. Like if it looked like if any of us were hanging upside down, you know how we get all smushy faced because our necks and our fat would just be pushing all of it up into us. That's what he looked like.
I would not be able to breathe, dude. Just the reverse of gravity in my chins, like you fucking choking me. Okay, I'm fucking
Did
done
you
with
see him
it.
like waving to him, like, all right, let's go. Like we got to move. I can't hang like this all day, guys. Come on, like that was great.
And then like, what was up like with the Eminem kneeling thing? I'm like, I was wondering why he was kneeling because it was just
Wasn't
awkward.
it a respect thing to Tupac?
And then
There's
what I thought it
I hear
was.
two different stories.
okay,
What's your stories?
What'd you hear?
One was for Tupac.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
one because of Kaepernick doing the
Yeah, because he started. It was Dear Mama that he was playing, right? He started on the piano.
I don't.
I thought that's what I heard was like Dear Mama was starting, and that's when he took the kneel, and then he played something else on the piano and he stood up. So I thought the same thing, but yeah, now it makes more sense. The NFL didn't like it, so it had to be about Kaepernick. That's the only reason they
maybe.
say no. I don't know.
I thought it was a Tupac thing.
Yeah, I'm like, and why couldn't they create a Tupac hologram?
They did already at Coachella.
I know, but for the halftime show, what the hell? You know,
I know.
you got this,
There should have been a
like-
fucking hologram, but you know what we
There
get?
should have been a
we
hologram
asked for a
Tupac.
Tupac hologram. We get upside down 50 Cent. It is what it is.
That's a meme.
Is that a meme?
Yeah, that's the pawn shop guys.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
like, best I can do is 50 cents.
best I can do is 50 Cent.
It was pretty good. Well, yeah, that was Super Bowl. It was amazing. I'm really happy that it happened. I know Josh is just as excited. Honestly, I haven't hugged a man in a long time, so thank you, Josh.
You're such a fucking liar.
It was nice.
Your
It was
cat
nice.
Albert
and
is
then
at your house every weekend, and I know you hug him and cuddle him. And
one
watch
of our
TV.
Asian friends, he had a tough day.
I wish I had that picture.
It's posted on Instagram.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Instagram. So he's sitting in. I have like old Adirondack chairs that I've had from our old house, and he's sitting in one of them. Of course, plastic in the desert, in the heat and the sun. It eventually starts to wear. So they're vinyl chairs. We hear like a weird crack, and literally everybody turns back into my lawn to see what's going on, and all you see is our friend, who's he's a stout 5'1", and you see the two legs sticking up as he goes down, and then he lays there, and he just doesn't move. And I thought he died, and then all of a sudden he had a cigar in his mouth, right? He's drinking, so all of a sudden you start seeing cigar smoke coming up between his legs, and he's just laying there smoking a cigar for like 5 minutes, like just accepting it. Like this is what happened. It was pretty funny.
What was he doing?
Sitting.
Huh?
Gravity.
Okay. All right.
To be on his side, I have broken like 3 of those chairs, but not like that.
Yeah. That was pretty funny though. I love that he rolled with it. That was incredible. And then what happened, Lee, later that night? So we're Josh.
Yeah, we were outside having a cigar, and he had to go use the bathroom. And Rick's got the sliding glass door and the screen door, right? So he opens the screen door, doesn't know the glass door is still shut, and walks right into it.
And we'd had the reason why is because the whole day we'd had the screen door open, right? Just airing out the house. So like my wife came through and she closed the glass door because she's like, ooh, it's getting chilly. And then she closed the screen door. So when he opened it, he thought he was just walking right in the house. And I mean, it was loud because you hear a 47-year-old man go into glass. It's boom.
And he gave me those,
Reverberates.
you know when like a dog farts and it turns around and looks at its own butt? That's like the look he gave to the glass door when it happened.
It was pretty funny. That was I wish those were the Super Bowl commercials.
They would have been
So
pretty
much
good.
better. Greg, do you want to talk about Valentine's Day since we kind of took it over with
I do. So happy Valentine's Day. Rick is under the impression that he's going to get laid tonight, so he's trying to hurry this up.
You're damn right.
For 38 seconds.
30-minute show.
Yes. So
I put that in the group chat just so you know.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. So I, in me just trying to be in the spirit of Valentine's Day, I wrote some haikus for you guys.
Oh.
So are you
Sweet.
ready to hear some haikus?
Okay, wait. Is that 353 or is it 373?
No, man, I did the full haiku. Haiku.
Hike.
Hiya! 575.
Ooh,
So
okay.
yes.
575s.
Yes. And they're
Do
probably not that great because I did them in like the 10 minutes before I was waiting for you guys to get on.
Don't worry about it. That's how the Japanese did it for thousands of years.
What the fuck?
Rick is so racist.
I'm just saying.
Oh my
What is
god.
the
Wait, hold on.
Who?
He says that, but when he's talking about our friend that broke the chair, he says our Asian friend.
Yeah.
Why does he got to be Asian?
I know. Yeah.
I'm differentiating him from the rest of us. That
Anyway.
sounds bad. That
All right.
sounds bad.
So Duper's taking a leave of absence, but I wanted to start off with my haiku for him. So you ready?
Yep.
Oh my Dupaloop. Oh how I miss you greatly. And also Trump does too.
Should have read that in your Trump voice.
Oh my Dupaloop. Oh how I miss you greatly. And so do I. Trump.
There you go.
Anyway. All right. Horror sinking. Okay, anyway, Josh.
Oh,
You ready, Joshy?
I don't know.
Okay. Joshy D. I wish I could impregnate D. Your beard, which is sexy.
Aw, thanks, Boo.
You're welcome.
That sounds
Okay.
like a haiku I would have written.
Yeah. Funny you mentioned that, Lee, because you're next. All right. Oh, Lee, don't you wish this haiku was about your kids? 'Tis is not. You're swell.
What?
Can you read it again, please?
Oh, Lee, don't you wish this haiku was about your kids? 'Tis is not. You're swell. See, I had to throw you off. Thought I was gonna make a haiku about 10,000 kids.
Yeah, I
No.
thought you would have. It would have been
I
the
know.
easy target,
I
but
know. I
instead
wanted
you
to
made
throw
it
you off your
confusing,
game.
and I don't think you threw us off. I think it was just
No, I threw you off. Rick,
Yeah.
you're gonna love this one. I'm gonna hate this one too. I'll just fucking fuck this shit. Rick, for just this once, I will say to you, whose house? The reply. Go for it. Finish it.
Rob's house.
There you go.
Oh, I like that haiku.
Good job, Greg.
I got one more.
Oh,
is it for yourself?
Okay. This one, no, but damn it, I should have done a haiku about myself, guys.
You should have.
But instead, I wrote it about my wife. And
He's
this
also
will be-
trying to play now.
Yes. I don't know if she's watching, but here we go. To my wife I love, more than the take warning pod. Show me your titties. And that is Greg's haiku time.
Oh, those are
All
amazing.
right.
I wish I could have had music or something, but yeah. Happy
Next
Valentine's
time,
Day.
I will have some haiku music for you if you start writing them again.
I just thought about this 20 minutes before we went live. So I think those are pretty goddamn good.
I think
do
it's
say
amazing.
so
good
myself.
job, Greg.
Yeah, hope my
Those are
wife
excellent.
likes it.
I want to say that those are probably better than
I don't
the
like mine.
first time. What?
God damn it, Lee.
I didn't like it.
Lee, why do you hate this haiku I created? You have many kids.
There you go.
See?
Bitch.
Like I said, it's not
Cue
that
applause.
hard.
Cue applause.
And yet they call this like hard, whatever. Haikus are cool, but come on.
And I suck at the English language too. So for me to
Exactly.
come up with some fucking advanced poetry, that's some real shit.
So on the Valentine's note, we're at a 30-year low for sexual intercourse and partnering in America. Americans
Oh.
are less likely to have sex or partner up or get married than ever.
Not Lee.
Fucking
A
Instagram.
30-year low?
26% of Americans ages 18 and up didn't have sex once over the past 12 months.
Who are they polling?
This is all across America. In 1989,
I feel like
35% of American adults had sex at least once a month.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
did they
So-
poll
Is
did
it
they
right
poll like New Yorkers during the lockdown?
Basically everywhere. This is the problem. Now, it's it's really interesting. It's your generation, Lee. You fucking millennials, dude.
My generation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're showing a lot of this. They did the survey in 2018, 2016. Before that, they did it in 2004. At that time, the number was about 19%. That was the highest percentage. So we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's just been ticking up too. And this started around 2016 when we got to 23%. And it's just been going up every year. People just don't want to be in relationships.
Wow, way to bring the mood down, Rick.
Welcome to Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day! Yay! But how many of those people are eating chocolate and have diabetes?
I mean, there's good numbers here. You know what? I don't know. Is that you, Josh?
I got some milk sitting right over there.
So they think it's an aging population, fewer people getting married in the younger generations. They said that among married couples under the age of 60, 26% had sex once a month or less in 2021.
Wow.
Yeah. In 1989, it was 12%. So
How are they getting this information, honestly, though?
answering surveys,
You know?
anonymous surveys.
They had like the
Hmm.
7 people who've never had sex their entire life answering their surveys because they're the ones online answering the fucking surveys.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, these are Pew Research. So you know how they do their thing.
Because I
No, I
guarantee
don't,
you,
'cause I've
if
never
we
taken
were
one
to
of their
go,
surveys.
if we were to go ask a bunch of 18-year-olds right now how much sex they're having, like, like at least 8 times a day, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, fuck.
But you know, in the confines of their own home, maybe they're a little more honest. No.
True.
They're all fucking railing each other like rabbits. We know it.
Yeah.
Partnership's a problem too. That's actually at an all-time low. This past year, 30% of adults ages 25 to 54. So this is the same as the Pew study that they were doing about sex.
Pew, pew.
Indicated that they
Pew, pew.
not exactly that they
Pew,
did
pew.
not have a steady partner. In 1986, it was only 20%.
Partnership is a problem because,
Yeah,
because
as in
more people are
aren't
feeling
partnering
more
up.
independent.
They're not having sex. They're not partnering up. I don't think it's a problem. It's
They're
just
I don't-
just
where we're at.
scrumping.
I don't
but
think
they're
these
not
numbers are
partnering.
accurate.
Okay.
I don't.
Can we send like Art on a mission to ask 100 people like Family Feud
Yeah.
and
Dude,
see what the answers
he's
come up
supposed-
with?
Send him down to LA for a
He's
day.
supposed to be our fucking TikTok correspondent. This is perfect for him.
There you go.
There we go. First episode on TikTok. From,
Yeah. How many people are actually fucking?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Done and done.
So yeah.
All right. Any
Let's,
more depressing news you got for us there, Ricky?
Well, that was
Bobby?
my that was what I got you. That was for Valentine's Day. There you go.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Yeah.
That was
Thanks.
fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for those
Yeah.
inaccurate
So-
poll numbers.
I take it you guys all celebrate it. Oh my
No.
God. Lee.
Celebrate what?
I mean, celebrate. Yeah.
Celebrate Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I wrote you haikus.
So Greg, you're all about Valentine's Day. Then I take it.
He's all
No.
about it.
I just wanted to wear red because of Spider-Man. And then I figured I'm impulsive, hence the haikus.
He's all about it.
Very nice, very nice. Lee, what
Yeah.
about you?
Sure.
Do you like it? Do you believe in Saint Valentine?
Saint Valentine?
that-
You like St.
no.
Valentining.
I could find my damn bookmark. I could tell you all about Saint Valentine.
So you do believe in him?
Well, yeah. You don't?
I thought you stopped believing in him when you were like 10.
So,
Rick, It was a
Josh,
real person.
do you still have your Cupid costume with your diaper and your wings and your bow and arrow?
Yeah, but it's kind of weird now because I've had to wash a diaper a few times because I just use it when I'm wearing it.
I was to say, is it just all like stains?
Yeah.
Num.
Yep. Bow and arrow's still good though.
Yeah.
So Lee,
Yes, sir.
getting back to this, this farce that you're trying to push on our dear listeners.
This far.
This farce of what? Farce of what?
When does Saint Valentine also live with the Easter Bunny? Just curious.
Yes. Yes, he does.
And the Tooth Fairy
Yes.
and Santa Claus,
Yes.
but he's a real person.
Yes.
See how that doesn't work?
No,
You see the problem there,
I don't.
Lee?
The Catholic Church recognizes at least 3 different saints named Valentine or Valentinus. All of whom
Valentino!
were martyred. They were all martyrs.
I mean,
Carbon?
who hasn't been martyred,
And
right?
It's actually believed that Saint Valentine, the feast day, is what it technically
Thanksgiving?
started out as. No, it was St. Valentine's feast day. And they pushed
In
it to
November?
the middle of February in an effort to Christianize the pagan celebration of Lupercalia.
Ooh, lube.
What's
they were-
lubrication? Yeah.
Lubrication. It's when Greg makes haikus.
Does it say what lubricate? I'm looking it up now.
Lupercalia? I don't know how you pronounce that shit.
I mean, your guys' research is making for a great podcast show. I will.
Lupercalia was a
looking
fertility
it up.
festival that was dedicated to
Oh.
the Roman god of agriculture.
So you spent a lot of time studying agriculture, didn't you, Lee?
Ooh, it was. It's looper with
So-
a P.
They were trying to
Do you think Lee would lie to you? Probably read the
Christianize.
same article.
They were trying to Christianize that holiday, and the whole St. Valentine's feast day turned into what we now have as the hallmark St. Valentine's Day, which is just a bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
So it
Sounds
actually started out with nothing to do with love or any of that stuff.
good. And
Just
how
lubrication.
Just
how ironic
lubrication.
that 7 days after is President's Day.
Why is that ironic?
I don't know.
Did you know Lupercalia is actually February 15th also?
Yeah, but they moved it to the
Traced
middle
back
of
to
February.
6th century BC. I'm learning about Lupercalia now. I
Yeah.
want to know more.
It's an interesting pagan holiday, apparently.
Yeah, they had ritual sacrifices and then a big old meal, and like women were whipped on their hands by fully clothed men.
Why fully clothed? Greg, make a haiku about it.
Men wear clothes now. Fuck. I don't know.
Stops.
Sorry.
Oh my god, yeah. So during Lupercalia, the men randomly chose a woman's name from a jar to be coupled with them for the duration of the festival.
Oh, it
Often the
sucked to have a
couple-
Karen, huh?
Many fell in love and married, but over time they decided that this was they stopped. It used to be all naked. That's how they would do it. It was just all nudity,
Mm.
and that's why they just started whipping women at the end. So it became the 1950s.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's cool. They really treated the women great.
I was saying, no wonder why Rick likes fucking reading about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I didn't even know about. I knew about Saturnalia, but I didn't know about lubricationalia.
Well, Saturn, what?
Lubrication, yeah.
Yeah, Saturnalia. That's Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Christianity took over all the pagan holidays on purpose.
Yes.
Hmm.
So if you have a Christian holiday, 99% sure it's going to have a pagan holiday that they overwrote. Basically,
What about Passover?
that's Jewish?
That is completely different.
That is not Christian.
Hmm. So there was no pagan holiday for Passover?
No, because it's
No.
Jewish.
Google it.
If you read the Old Testament,
I don't
there is
know.
no Santa Claus and Christmas and all that, Greg.
Yeah, but there's Passover.
Oh, so you don't believe in Santa Claus, but you believe in Saint Valentine? Again.
You
Lee,
literally
again.
just read about it, Rick.
Oh
we
my
done yet?
god.
Jesus Christ. I'm done with you.
All right. So, Josh,
Yeah.
if you had to have a romantic evening with your wife, what's the plan?
Dinner and sleeping by 7:00.
Ooh. Wow.
Mm,
Wow. Hmm.
that
Is your
sounds
wife
good.
hiding in your hotel room, by the way? Is that why it's so dark in there?
No.
Hmm.
What are you saying? She'd block out the light?
We made a good dinner on Saturday night because we knew I wouldn't be home.
What'd you make?
Just a couple New York steaks with like baked potato and some broccoli and stuff. You know,
That
You
was.
had me all the way up until broccoli.
I know, Greg.
Was there
Broccoli's
cheese on it?
disgusting.
On the potato?
Oh, on the
2
broccoli.
pounds. Oh, you just dipped it in the potato that was oozing with cheese.
Oh, okay. Oh, your potatoes were
Yes.
oozing. Were they better than Rick's potatoes?
I didn't try Rick's
Probably.
potato.
Oh,
probably
yeah,
were.
you didn't miss much.
It's okay. So I found out about Lee. Hey, I got a culinary degree. I know all this stuff about it. All right, cool. So we're all making something special for the Super Bowl. All
Yeah.
right, cool. I'm going to pick up a Sam's Club pie.
Yeah.
That was
Because you guys, and you know what? Tell me that I was wrong in my thinking there with how much food was already there.
What are you talking about? Because everybody tried, Lee. Everybody
No,
tried.
No, each one of you
Hey,
brought
I
17
need to make
things.
something.
Mhm.
It was too much.
I just want to know why you had all this food and,
And
then
then-
I wasn't invited.
And then Josh, he wants to talk shit about me, but whose smoker caught on fire last night?
That's because it ran all day and it kept going up to 400 and then
That's
down
why.
to 200 and
It
400.
had nothing to do with
I don't
it
wanna hear
never
that
being
bullshit.
cleaned.
Oh, it's clean. I just looked at it today. It was fine. It was just.
Is it clean today? Did you clean it? Did you scrape
Greg,
all the
you weren't
stuff out of
invited
there?
because I had to make a. When we decided we were going to do something for the Super Bowl because we hadn't really had anybody around, Rachel said she wanted to keep it at 20 people or less. I said, okay, well, the only fair way to do this is the first 15 or so people that ask. They're the ones that are going to come over. Everybody else, sorry for you.
I didn't
That's
ask.
kind of how we did it.
So I have to ask you to be invited to your house?
No, not you.
Oh, okay.
You're a host
But-
on the show.
I'm confused then.
What?
I'm about to take back my fucking haiku about you, Rick.
Only Lee has to ask.
I didn't even ask.
I know. Well, somebody asked for you.
Who asked for me?
Oh,
I'm never going to tell you.
I want to know who. They're my friend
I'll
now.
never tell you.
That's rude.
No, because you'll get her pregnant.
What?
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 Kids.
Was it your wife?
No. You stay away from my wife. It's fucking San Valentino Lupercalia Day.
Would you like more kids, Rick? That's what I'm asking.
No. I did at one point, and Rachel's like, "I'm not doing this."
I could give you 3 in 2 years. I guarantee it.
I just think that I'm speaking on behalf of the audience. Is that I think we would love to see Lee dressed up as a Cupid.
As a Cupid. Oh.
While Rick and his wife are baby making. No?
That is the first. That's the first TikTok right there.
That's it.
Yep.
Lee's got some, or Arthur's got some work ahead of him, man. You know, step one is we have to give him the password and the login to our TikTok, but I don't know what it is.
Step 1 is to not talk about this on the episode.
Step 2.
Just letting you know, I'm just letting our listeners know why Art, the TikTok correspondent, hasn't corresponded yet.
Step 2 is wait for Rick to leave the laptop out. Step 3 is acquire said laptop. And then step 4 is
Find some Russians to hack it.
Yes.
Are we moving on from Valentine's Day?
That was funny.
Like 10 minutes ago.
We're good. Did you see that shit from that I sent? Lee, you watched that video, right?
What video?
Russia at the UN.
Oh yeah.
Putin specifically.
Mhm.
That was pretty intense. What'd you like? So bottom line, he was basically explaining like, you guys can't allow Ukraine into NATO. I don't know how recent this video was, but I know it's during this whole Ukraine situation. But from what I picked up on it, he's like, you don't want to do that, guys, because what's going to happen is they're going to want to have their land back in Crimea, and then you're going to have to defend them because they're part of you. And then I have better nukes than you do. Like literally what I picked up out of that. That's what he said.
So I was watching. I started it. I didn't finish, but how do we know it's being interpreted correctly?
We don't.
You don't.
We don't. Because nobody's putting it on the like. I have not seen that on the news. It was on a private Russian, TikTok thing. I don't know what the hell it is. It's stupid. That's what drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well,
But Josh has a point. How do you know it's factual or not?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn Russian.
you don't.
I mean, it was
some
Putin
of
in
the
a suit. He didn't have his shirt off wrestling bears. So how do I know it's valid?
some of the stuff that he would say, like it lined up to where you could kind of make out to what the word was going to be in English.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know, because there's certain words that don't translate well between Russian and English and all that.
Like
so
most
they
of
sound
them.
very
Have you
similar.
seen their alphabet?
Well, I'm saying like when he talks
Crazy.
about the internet and things like that.
I thought it only had like 14 letters.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's in Greek, I got that. But
I like it.
Yeah. But
So, do you think we're going to war, or do you think Russia's going to war with Ukraine?
Well, in
Or
the
do you
last
think-
week,
or
every
do you
country's
think-
pulled everybody out, right? We just moved our headquarters in what's the main area in Ukraine? Kiev.
Mm-hmm.
We
That's
moved from
the capital.
Kiev, right? So a lot of things are happening. Embassies are shutting down. It's kind of crazy how it happened in the last week. Like the U.S. went out and they're like, "Hey, here's all our non-classified intelligence. Everybody in the world, like, basically just told everybody what they knew." So there's really not. It's not a very good strategical advantage unless it prevents them from actually doing it because they're like, "Fuck, everybody's onto us. Like, we're not going to do it now."
I don't
to
know,
try-
man.
you know.
I don't think I'm confident in trusting the White House or the Department of State in such matters. Remember, these are the same guys who say, "Yeah, Taliban will never take over Afghanistan.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
happen." Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't.
I don't know.
I
I
don't,
mean, the other countries seem to have liked the information we give them because they're pulling all their people out of that country also. So there's got to be some legitimacy to what they're, or at least something that would make them take it seriously, right?
How much of this is truth, and then how much is it overinflation by U.S. media?
oh, come on.
All media, not just U.S.
I
This is a
was
worldwide
just
problem right now.
saying something earlier about the media and how they inflate the hell out of this shit. What's the company? Is it Radeon? The one that
What's
Radeon,
defense
Ravion?
contractor?
Yeah, who is that?
Raytheon.
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 There you go.
mhm.
Apparently their stock is going up during all this shit too. And you know, you got companies like that where their stock is going up. The media's not going to cover everything else.
Oh, like a Lockheed Martin? You're talking about defense contractors?
Yeah,
and stuff,
they're
right?
they're not going to cover and make us not worried about something, because the more worried people are, and you know, the more, I guess, frenzied people get about certain things.
More bombs you can build,
Yeah.
make more money. I get where you're. That makes more sense. Your text did not make sense to me when you're like, it's about money, but now that makes sense.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
I
always
meant by
about
that.
money.
That's what I meant by that text was that's how
War is profitable, yeah.
yeah, it comes around, and you know, if we can keep the money going like that, they're going to.
So, say Russia does invade Ukraine. What do you think will happen next?
They're not getting Crimea.
Who,
Yeah, but I
Ukraine?
meant more for like.
Yeah, like
Pretty
if they-
sure Ukraine's not getting Crimea.
if they invade Ukraine, they're not going to get it.
But I mean, as far as the international response, do you think anything's going to happen?
It's a good question. I mean, the thing that the video that Rick sent out, he basically said, you know, if you guys let Ukraine into NATO, you're all going to get sucked into this conflict, whether you like it or not. And he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
And
That's a silly thing
you
about
know,
NATO.
And he's pretty much telling everybody, you can leave this between us, or you can all jump in and we'll all be at war. That's pretty much what he said. And then he did mention the nuclear capabilities of Russia. So
Oh, yeah, the nuke thing is what bugged me. If that's translated properly, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys all have nukes, and we have nukes too, but our nukes are faster." Like he was, you know, he was like, "Oh yeah, we're totally cool, guys. We're all totally cool, but we can fucking kill you." Like it was just like a weird. He's putting some weird rhetoric out there. If that is the rhetoric that's going out, you know.
I'm to the point where it's like, hey, you know what? You want to give Ukraine a little bit of funding and give them some guns? Go for it, and then let them
Didn't we
hash
do
it
that?
out. Yeah.
I thought we already did that.
But I'm saying if everyone wants to do that, just leave it at that. Ukraine wants to pick a fight with a country that's 13 times their size.
Are they picking a fight, or are they just trying to defend their homeland from being part of Russia?
I don't know anymore. I don't pay attention.
Sound like me.
It is Russia invading Ukraine, not the other
Is
way
it?
around.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah,
I don't think Ukraine's like, hey, I'm gonna go fuck that guy up.
But
It's
Ukraine
fucking
wants
Russia.
Crimea, right? Crimea, however the fuck you say it.
They would love to have Crimea back. Yeah.
Yeah, and Russia's never going to give that up.
No. And we just let that happen.
And I mean, you know, are we the bully police of the world? I mean, should we be?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't
That's a
think
good
we should
question to
be.
ask. I don't know.
Especially when
So,
nukes are
would
getting
you let
thrown around.
Ukraine into NATO knowing all this?
Nope.
You'd be like, "We like you, but
Hey, we like
you
you,
carry
but,
a lot of baggage.
you have way too much luggage that you're
I know
straggling.
it's Valentine's Day, but just so you know, it's not you. It's more me. I'm sorry. It's just not
Yeah.
going to work out.
You're on your own, buddy. Sorry.
like
Here you go.
your credit score is not good enough to join." Sorry.
I'll buy you a nice meal. You know, we'll be there for in support. You can text me middle of the night. I'm there for you. But
What about you, Josh?
know.
You poo?
What?
Would you let him in the NATO?
Sure.
You don't
I'm
give a
not paying
fuck.
attention.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Josh gives 0 fucks. He's like, "Yeah, fuck it, World War III. Woo."
I wish,
All right,
more,
so-
I wish more people gave 0
Keeps
fucks.
me in work.
Right?
So, since we're talking about Russia, let's translate that into China. Since we have been boycotting the Olympics, and I think we said we were going to say a little bit about the Olympics this week. I think the
Have you
biggest
guys
story.
been boycotting China?
Well, no, we've been boycotting the Olympics. There's a difference.
I'll say, because you guys sure do send a lot of TikToks for people who hate China.
I'm trying to get us sponsored by Great Value, so, but we're boycotting the Olympics.
Is Great
But not
Value a
TikTok.
Chinese company?
Huh?
Isn't Great Value a Chinese company?
I'm pretty sure.
They're
Isn't
connected.
TikTok?
They're connected to some company
They're
that's connected to
definitely
another
connected.
company that's
Yeah.
connected to another company that's connected to a
So-
sister company who's connected to a parent company who's connected to the CEP or COP, CPP, whatever the
Wow.
fuck they're called.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you just use a lot of letters.
That's a lot. Anyway,
That was like a haiku.
Yep.
we saw what happened with the Russian skater, right? The 15-year-old Russian skater that
Nope.
got hit up. She had performance-enhancing drugs. She had heart medication or something like that that improves your endurance
Oh, I bet it
in her
did.
system. She failed the drug test in December. She was allowed to compete in the group competition, which they won. And then they're like, oh yeah, our bad. That the IOP was like, oh yeah, we should do something about this. Like we're gonna hold a hearing, but they made sure to rush the hearing before the individual competition because she's like favored to win everything, right? Like she's like the greatest thing in the world. So they decided today, hey, you know what? Even though you tested positive and everybody knows what it is, it's trimetazine. There it is. They're going to go ahead and let her compete. But to make sure everybody understands they aren't happy with Russia and what they did, they're not going to give them a medal ceremony. They're just going to give them the gold medal. So that's cool. I mean, it shows a little bit of hypocrisy because there was an American athlete in the Summer Olympics last year who smoked weed in between with her training, Sha'Carri Richardson, right? And I don't know if anybody remembers this story, but because she smoked weed and it popped on a drug test like a year and a half before and she was totally clean, she was not allowed to go to the Olympics because it was legal in her state, right? Where she lived, I think it was Oregon or Washington, it's legal to smoke weed. But according to the Olympic Committee, you're not supposed to have any in your system. So they would not allow her to compete in the Olympics, even though she was favored. Again, she was supposed to be like one of our rock stars for the entire Olympics. It's kind of weird how that happens, right? When it's in China and they're like, nah, Russia can keep competing. But the U.S. couldn't even get, one athlete that was doing something that was legal for them in the United States.
It wasn't legal for her, though.
It was legal in that state.
No, just because it's legal in your state doesn't mean if you're representing the United States, you need to abide by the federal laws, and federally, it's not legal.
Would you consider weed a performance-enhancing drug?
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, no, I'm like that's the next question, right? Because I think about that too.
Opens your mind, bro.
Well, because you got rules are rules, Lee, and I agree with you, dude. Like when it comes down to rules, if you know, like where I work, it's a zero tolerance policy. I can't touch the stuff. That's fine. I know that I live in California and by state it's legal, but I'm not going to touch it because my job says I can't. And I get that. And it's the same thing for her. But then the next thing is that's not a performance enhancing drug. What this Russian skater was clearly taking is strictly, she's 15 years old. Do you think she needs heart medicine for blood pressure that's going to improve her endurance?
But at the
you know what she was doing.
Like
You never
right?
know.
She's a world-class athlete. I doubt she needed it for anything other than the endurance effects.
world-class skateboarder.
Have any of them
Is that
been
an athlete?
found? Have any of them been found to have Sputnik V in their veins, though?
All of them.
No,
That's
not
what
that I
wanna
know of.
'Cause that's
Hey,
a
it's a good
performance
question.
enhancing drug right there.
Damn,
Tell you what.
I don't know. So this is one of those things that bugs me, man, about the Olympics. This is why I'm boycotting.
Just this one.
Just that
No,
one?
I mean there's the whole China thing, and why is Russia in the Olympics? They're literally called the ROC because they got caught for doping, and then they get caught for doping being punished as the ROC, and they're still allowed to compete.
So is the ROC part of like Jay-Z's group? Oh,
Yes.
Got the Rockaware.
Yeah. Just had to throw
I
it
like
out
it.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I know about the Olympics. Do you guys have anything else for it?
Nope.
You guys are so funny.
You know, we touched base on it last week a little bit, right?
Yeah, I said I knew we said we were going to talk about it this week, but
Because I remember, did we talk
I don't
about last week about how they were feeding athletes who were going into the COVID quarantine hotel shittier food than everyone else?
Oh yeah, did you see the pictures of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like shit.
Oh, absolutely shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were mistreating the athletes that were going in, and then when the one athlete who made the major outcry about it finally got noticed and recognized about it, all of a sudden she had a good meal show up to her door.
Mm-hmm.
So they're treating everyone like shit.
Kind of like a New York steak, huh, Josh?
Mm.
Think she was in bed by 7?
Yep.
She had a cheesy baked potato.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and the way they're quarantining them, that's kind of messed up. There's a lot of stuff there. Oh, yeah, another Russia story I heard about. Canada was scheduled to play hockey, right? Women's hockey. They delayed the game for an hour because they didn't have test results. There was one player on Canada's team that tested positive, so they removed her from the whole equation. But Russia had nothing but inconclusive tests, and they were forcing the IOC to let the game play. Like, we're ready to go, we're going to play. So I guess they all agreed at some point, like, okay, well, we're N95s the whole game. So they wound up playing masks the whole game. During that time, positive tests started popping on the Russians, and they were just dropping one by one to the point where they're like, okay, if Canada doesn't win this, we're just going to call it. Like, kind of just nudging them again. Like, what the fuck is going on there, dude?
Blame Canada.
So they were wearing N95s while playing hockey?
The entire game.
Fuck that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Can you imagine, dude?
I mean, unlike football, like hockey is a fucking man or woman's sport. You can't be wearing fucking N95s while playing that shit, dude.
I don't like wearing it for 5 minutes.
I coach basketball, and I run with the kids, and we're all wearing N95s, and that shit is brutal. Like,
You run?
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I keep this shapely physique.
It must be like one of those little tykes fucking basketball courts and shit.
No, but we're constantly leaving the gym to go outside and get fresh air because it's hard, man. It's hard to run in an N95. Can't imagine playing a full fucking hockey game. Like 3 full periods.
We don't got to worry about that here. Nevada lifted all mask mandates.
Woot woot.
Yeah.
You know what I love about it? Your like state epidemiologist or whoever made the decision. They're like, okay, so was there some new science that came out? They're like, nah, people just really weren't following it. So like that's how we're gonna make our decisions because they weren't gonna do the right thing. We're just gonna go ahead and fuck it.
Yeah. Dude, I got a haircut today and like I fucking didn't have my mask on and it was like, oh my god, this is what it's like. And I asked the lady who cut my hair, I was like, you want me to wear a mask or no? Because I know, some businesses still require it. And she's like, no, you're good. I said, all right, cool.
That's
and
cool.
I was like, wow, it's like first time in fucking 2 years I've had a haircut where I fucking didn't have to wear a mask. Kind of weird.
It's been like 2 years since Josh got a haircut.
That's
you
true.
want to know, yeah.
Or a trim.
COVID started.
There,
is that the whole reason for your beard? You're protesting COVID?
Yes.
Oh, hello, Rick.
Oh.
I think Rick's dying.
The host
No,
of
I'm
the
good.
host of the party is hacking up with COVID right now.
I yelled too much at the end of that game. I probably
Yeah,
smoked,
that's
like,
it. It has nothing to
pack
do
and a half.
with all the COVID and dick sucking you did.
Yeah.
No, God damn it! Now I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, LA County, we might be lifting our mask mandate finally in a week because we finally dropped below 2,500 cases.
They did for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, did you see it? Fucking Garcetti?
I mean,
But then
LeBron was there.
my kids got to go back to school today with their masks on, so that was
Rick,
fun.
do you have one of
Oh
these
my God,
just in
Lee,
case?
you're literally reading off every meme I've seen today.
Am I?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I'm just that guy.
Yes, I do have several of those now.
Have you taken any of them yet?
Do you think it's accurate?
Yeah,
Greg, swab your desk. Swab your desk.
I take one. Once a week for the school.
Something for Rick. I was going to overnight it to him if he needed it.
No, Greg. I have to take one every week for the school.
Do you?
We're good. Yeah.
I have to take one every week for my couch.
Oh, I'll show
couch.
you a COVID test.
Yeah, baby.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's a casting couch. I have it in the back room. It's fun.
The baby maker.
On
You know,
that
we haven't had to get too much into COVID, and it's been nice. So let's keep that streak
thank
going.
you.
Oh, we can move on by saying Happy Valentine's Day, and we'll catch you guys next week, huh?
Are you already ready to wrap up?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Hey, Greg, do you got an FTMF this week?
No, dude. I mean, you guys have been all about ending this show like 5 minutes in, so let's end it.
What are you talking about?
No one
But
said
I
anything.
seriously don't have an FTMF though.
Oh,
So.
I came with the energy. I mean,
Yeah.
we still have a good 10 minutes, and I'd love to
No,
talk about
we don't
the
though. I
Rams.
mean, seriously, we're pushing the limits here, guys.
Oh, my God. All right,
One
fine.
day we will be energetic. All 4 of us will be energetic one day.
I'm trying to help
So-
Rick out here. He's trying to get wet.
Well, our dumbasses,
Heyo.
our dumbasses decide to do a podcast on Monday night.
Yeah.
When Monday's usually the beginning of the work week for most of us, except Greg.
Greg
Well-
kind of works from home now, so I'm good, dude. I'm
So does
doing the
Rick. Rick teleworked.
Bullshit.
You didn't telework today?
I can tell you a fun story about my job today, but I can't do that on the air.
Rick,
Oh,
did you
okay.
go into work today?
Yes.
Into work. I drove
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
I don't believe him. Look at that
He
smirk.
just drove by it.
No, I had to go to Palmdale.
I
was in
checked
Palmdale.
in.
Drives by.
Turn around.
I'll see you on Zoom.
Yeah.
Whatever. Hey, Josh,
Yeah.
since he wants to wrap it up, what are your parting words?
Good job to my Rams. Finally won a fucking bowl. It's been a long time.
Do you own them?
Yes. I own 2 seats.
Oh.
Yeah. Other than that, be good people, and that's cool. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Lee,
Yeah, man.
what's your parting thoughts?
Yeah.
Since
My
you're
parting
rushing us
thoughts?
out of here.
Happy Valentine's Day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you visit the Take Warning podcast store at www.takewarningpodstore. What's the fucking website, Greg?
Store, it's the greatest store ever. You get 50% off all your merch now. TakeWarningStore.com.
Nope. TakeWarningStore.com. Don't listen to him.
What?
Trump is wrong.
Only Trumps get 50% off. Because Trumps are great. You need to be more like Trumps. Trump shirts, Trumps
Yep.
everywhere.
We're not doing 50%
TrumpWarningStore.com.
If you're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, yeah,
Thanksgiving, yes. Yes. If you're waiting for a mug, it might take that long.
it will.
Yes.
Be safe tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you wear condoms. Don't be like Lee. And if you do wear a condom, make sure you use the hot sauce, baby. Okay, bye.
Make sure you use a new condom, not a used condom.
Right.
All right, Greg, what's your parting thoughts?
I love you.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
I gave you haikus.
All right. So for my parting thoughts, I thought, well, I got a second here, so I'm going to bring it up. And yeah, we did lead this off with the Rams and them winning a Super Bowl, but I wanted to show our live show why this means so goddamn much to me. So this picture usually hangs up behind me. Hopefully that glare isn't too bad. But the man in that picture is my Uncle Benny. And he was probably one of the most important people that I've ever known in my life. And he was also one of the biggest Rams fans I've ever known. The only reason I'm a Rams fan is because of him. That dates back to 1985. So I got to see Rams Raiders at the Coliseum, and it was insane. It was just insane. So he took me there. He started this stupid fandom that I have, and I've watched a lot of suffering of these Rams, a lot of years, and we finally got one in LA, and I really, really wish he was here for it. But that's why the Rams matter. So I love you, Benny. That's it. Go Rams, horns up. Anybody got anything else?
Okay, bye.
Show me your titties.
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 There it is. That was the
Titties.
outro.
Titties.
There goes the mic.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Love you.
Let's try and get one more out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for
Rub
listening
it out, buddy. Just rub it out.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to the show today. Please go to takewarningpod.com where you can explore additional content on the podcast, as well as find the links to the podcast on your favorite podcast platforms. Also, please get on social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Take Warning. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you like about the show, what your thoughts are on the show, and what you would like to see in a future podcast.